This TikTok you're seeing on screen got popular for a lot of their fashion, their book series that they were writing, and oh yeah, pretending to be the mustache man on TikTok. Oh wait, no, they're not pretending to be the mustache man. They believe that they are the reincarnation of the mustache man from World War II. This here is Felix Cipher. One thing I've learned from doing research on this video is that Felix has a personality that is more inconsistent than the Minecraft gameplay I use in my backgrounds because I'm not that great at any game that I choose to play. Don't bully me. But one thing I do know about Felix is that they are an author. They wrote a pretty good book series from what I'm hearing, and they could have had the bag had they not done stupid things on the internet. So what did they do? Well, stupid things on the internet, like pretending to be. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I have to censor that name. I'm not too sure, but one thing I am sure about is that Felix is very insensitive to other people and their feelings, including that of actual Holocaust survivors, like the one I'm about to show you. The account that I'm showing you on screen is The True Adventures, who is famously a Holocaust survivor, and he actually reacted to some of Felix's content. The clip that I found actually had copyrighted music in the background. I was going to put some background music over it, but it felt a little bit disingenuous to have the Coconut Mall theme song playing over a Holocaust survivor. But at least it wasn't as disingenuous as the apology Felix gave, where he says, haha, it's me. Sorry my men had you in cancel, pal, but I'm back for a reason. To where the True Adventurers would reply, Felix, I sincerely hope you receive the help that you need, ASAP. Imagine being one of the survivors of one of the greatest tragedies in human history that we have seen to date, just for some dude to come online onto his TikTok account and dress up as the guy who traumatized you, and then call you old pal. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that sink in for a second. But obviously Felix needs to address this drama, right? And that's exactly what it would do in this video.
Alright, it's time to address the nose ring drama. So if you haven't seen my latest video where I made this new nose ring right here, people are essentially calling me every name under the sun because I had the Reichsadler on my jacket.
Man, I wonder why people were really upset about that. I couldn't possibly see why people would be upset about that. I mean, it's only offensive.
So I need to tell you guys a little something about me.
I'm not sure what we could hear that might make this any better, but I'm willing to hear you out.
And you can call me crazy, you can call me whatever you'd like, any name under the sun.
Should I start with racist or anti-Semitic?
But I'm very in tune with my past and my past lives and lifetimes that I've lived before this one. My last life just so happened to be a very infamous one. Me offing myself was one of the first memories I had from that lifetime. It came to me when I was 5 in my nightmares. You can see right where I shot myself too. That and just so many other things throughout my life have connected me to my past. And you can go say, oh, go get on your meds again, you nutter. I've been on so many meds and none of them have changed what I saw when I was 5.
I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast when I was 5 years old, and you can remember an entire life from when you were 5? But okay, Felix, let's give you the benefit of the doubt here, and assume that you're telling the entire truth and nothing but the truth. Where's the body then? Because last I checked, we didn't discover Hitler's body. And no, I'm not denying the existence of past lives and things like that. I know that there are cases of people who have actually been able to remember their past lives completely without any need of, like, remembering it. I don't know. It confuses me. But I know it's possible. But I'm just saying that in those cases, people are able to prove it. So Felix, if you can prove it, you should tell me where the body is. Now, I have some tea to drop about Felix Cipher, and you're not going to be ready for it. No matter how much you studied the periodic table, you're not ready for this element of surprise. This surprise is going to be more shocking than whatever happened in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Now, Felix, you may not believe this, and trust me, I don't have the screenshots to prove anything, but I've seen it going online and it being confirmed and then denied about a whole bunch of different times. But they're actually trans, and they're Jewish. That is not a great combo to be anti-Semitic with, Felix. I'm just going to tell you right now. You have two things that I'm pretty sure Hitler probably wouldn't have stood for, and nothing wrong with either of them, but that's not something I'd imagine a Nazi would be proud of. But there's actually a lot more to this than you'd believe, because Felix actually issued an official apology. Yeah, we got an apology video from a word I can't say. I had to stop myself right there. I forgot that everything's banned on YouTube nowadays. I couldn't find the official video because Felix ended up taking down their page, so I had to get it from Funky Frogbait, who is a great commentator on YouTube. You should definitely go check out their channel. But I wonder why Felix deleted all of their pages, including 2 TikToks and an Instagram. But here it is.
So it's been a while since my involuntary disappearance for 3 months from the internet. I think it's about time that I come back and say something now.
You could have said nothing. You could have just left. Just left the internet. It wasn't a hard thing to do. Just turn off the camera.
First things first, I wanted to make a quick apology to just one person, and that is the Holocaust survivor who I made a very unsavory comment towards when I was first going viral.
So that's the only person you want to apologize to, not the entire communities such as the black community, Jewish community, or any other community that was terrorized by the Mustache Marauder back during his World War reign.
I was rather in shock at what was happening, and I was not thinking too clearly. So when I made that comment, it shouldn't have come out that way. I shouldn't have said that to him, so I'm sorry to get in. I was rather in shock at what was happening, and I was not thinking too clearly. Next thing.
I love how she edited the crying baby behind him. I generally thought there was a baby in the background. I don't know, I'm stupid at times. But anyway, you only want to apologize for how you said it, not the fact that you were blatantly and, well, anti-Semitist is the word that I want to say, but I want to say a lot bigger words to you. You should be lucky that I can't.
That I wanted to say was I have been in treatment for about 3 months now since I was gone. It was for depression, anxiety, and after a suicide attempt, they sent me here. If anyone cares to know, I'm doing a lot better now, so yay for me.
Trust me, Felix, I know a lot about mental health. I know that even the simplest forms of depression can stop people from working full-time jobs and how much of a struggle it is. But what does that have to do with your anti-Semitism? I mean, just because you have a mental illness in any form of the word doesn't mean you all of a sudden become racist and start hating people or hating different skin tones. That's not how it works. Yeah, it's going to affect your mind, but you're not just instantly going to turn on a switch like, oh, I hate this group of people now. So that's not really much of an excuse, but I am happy to hear that you didn't off yourself. That is a great thing.
However, I do want to just let people know that my views on myself, my past self, whatever, everything that made me blow up in the first place, that hasn't really changed. I don't really predict it changing, honestly. Just it's affected me for so long.
So what you really meant in this video was, hey guys, sorry I was racist, but I'm still racist, and I still have all the same beliefs from when I started this journey, and I don't plan on changing any of them. Felix, this is not really much of an apology. This is kind of just a pity party. I understand mental health is a real thing, but you have to understand, you went at a legitimate Holocaust survivor dressed up as the Mustache Marauder. Do you not know how terrible that is? How triggering that is? If you want us to care about your mental health, what about the mental health of that one man who, let's be real, you probably re-traumatized again in a horrible way. And it seemed like things were going good for you. You had your own book and everything. You probably had the bag, and you chose to ruin it doing this, which anybody in the world could have told you was a terrible, terrible, terrible idea, because now you're involved in the wrong thing, and this is going to be attached to your name probably for life unless you seriously seek help and give another apology that is honestly better than the one you just gave to us. But after posting this pretty bad apology video, Felix decided to take a whole new route and start posting more snake content on his channel, and a lot of things about egg laying that were not necessarily safe for work. So now I'm a little bit concerned for the safety of those snakes too. I hope they're doing really well and they're not being used as your little fetish thing. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Felix Cipher. Hopefully they get the help they need and they stop believing all this terrible stuff, and hopefully they no longer believe that they're the Mustache Marauder. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.